Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I can't think of anything to say. Like, sometimes you just can't say anything, then you just gotta live in the moment. So I got some news for y'all. I'm moving. I'm moving back to my hometown. It feels like a bittersweet moment. I've been here for like 3 years now. I lived in Bloomington, Indiana. It was a really, these guys out here got a really nice car scene. Like, it's a lot of good money out here, and a lot of people got some nice cars, and a couple of my neighbors. So with that being said, it's a really sad moment, but in all honesty, I could always drive back down here. But I would say this is like a farewell video to one of my neighbors, because his car was probably like one of the very first exotic cars that I've seen. And if you look back to a past video, you would know I filmed it before. Welcome back to the channel. So I kid you not, every time I was doing something, my girlfriend told me to look out the window, and his car was always driving past, and I never could find him. I could never stop him to compliment his car. And then like a couple years later, I find out that like he lives across the street from me. Insane. It was a really feel-good moment when I found that out. And then like the next day, I talked to him. We was able to film a video a couple weeks later, and now we're gonna film another one. And just like that, remember this? A 2012 Lotus Elise R is back. It's back on the channel. Oh my goodness, I cannot get over how great this car looks. I've seen so many Lotuses, but this one right here, it's, oh my goodness. I missed the start up on it. Oh my goodness. This car pretty much started it all. I'll never forget the time I saw this car for the very first time. I was riding on campus with my girlfriend, and we saw this car, and then we moved in like across the street. Every time I was doing something, she always said look out the window, and there it was. One day I tried to get out the door and I tried to chase after this car, but it turned so fast and I was so mad. And like for like the last 2 years, I could never find out who drove this car or where it was located, and then come to find out, my neighbors across the street. That is crazy. It sucks that I don't know how to drive a manual transmission, but oh goodness. This is literally a go-kart on wheels. Like, it's a beautiful go-kart on wheels. Oh goodness. Oh man, I'll never forget the time we did this for the very first time. That was probably one of the greatest days of my entire life. Oh my goodness. And it's so crazy. As big as a car enthusiast that I am, this is like one of the only supercars I've ever really been in that's been driven. This car sounds amazing. Oh my goodness. Every time it's like a full send. It almost feels like when I went go-karting back at Speedway. I was with my sister, and like I felt like I was Lewis Hamilton on that racetrack. It was so twisty, but I love it. Oh my goodness, I'm not about to do that again. I'm speechless. I feel like Lewis Hamilton right now. I'm speechless. Like, I love going on these types of turns in my Pontiac. What was that? We just came across a whole bunch of Porsches. What in the world? That's crazy.
We saw you from the street and we're like, oh, we gotta go see what's going on.
We caught you going right there. Like,
that's crazy.
Can't miss a go-kart.
No.
Oh, man. Oh, goodness. I can't even hold the camera straight. We just met a whole bunch of guys that had a whole bunch of Porsches. Come to find out, one of the guys got a 458 Spider. So that's pretty crazy. Meanwhile, we're over here on these twisty turns. Oh goodness, the wind's blowing, I'm sweating right now. It feels like the very first video. It was hot, we were sweating. Only difference is my hair is tied up now. This is such a therapeutic thing to like do. Just and it's Sunday. It's not as sunny, but it's no chance of rain. But we're just chilling right now, you know, like it's to clear out your mind. I don't even know how well I can hear myself. I know I got this big thing on my microphone, but when the top is down, it's just like You don't know how well you can hear yourself, but at the same time, you don't care. It's just, we're like in the middle of, we're out in the countryside right now, right? Driving. Just look at this car, man. I know I've seen so many Lotuses before. I just love looking at this. I got a diecast car of like an Exige from the same year, so they almost have around like the same face. But man, I don't know. It's something about like the headlights, the front bumper of it. Like every time I saw this car, it's crazy. He got a new clutch in this car too, so it was ripping. The next time you see this car, it's probably gonna be driving alongside my Lotus. Let's just say that, yeah. Let's get motivated. When I tell y'all this car, it's mental. Oh man. Oh, Jesus. Oh man. Say what you want about Lotuses. This is insane, man. Oh my goodness. Some back roads going crazy right now. This is crazy. I can't feel my face. My cheekbones hurt. I've been cheesing way too much. Oh my goodness, that was insane. We're just out here. Nice little views, nice little hillsides, like cruising. This is crazy. I ain't never been over here. Never been over here before. Look at the scenery. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I can't think of anything to say. Like sometimes you just can't say anything, then you just gotta live in the moment. Roads like this are so perfect for cars like this. Twisty turns. Oh my goodness. Twisty turns on this. It's almost like a road course. Oh man. This feels so crazy. It's crazy every single time. It doesn't matter how old the car gets. It's oh man, my heart right now. This is amazing. Oh man, you just wish it could go on forever and ever, but unfortunately things have to come to an end. That was probably, again, one of the funnest drives I've been on. I'm telling you guys, like, it's gonna take a lot to top this. This car is crazy. Like, I know we don't go as fast, but the experience in it is just so mental. Like on those county roads, man, just full sending it. That was like I can't talk. I'm speechless. My legs are wobbly. It felt like we just got done with the Grand Prix. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It felt like we just got done with the race. We got a good finish, but like that's what it feels like. Like now it's like a cool down. But shout out to my neighbor for doing this for me, man. I'm gonna miss this car a lot. I mean, I know I can always come back down here, but this was pretty much the car that started everything, y'all. this Lotus Elise R. Oh man, if you guys want a in-depth video of this car, I have it. It's like a few videos down from where this one's gonna be posted, but I'll probably leave a link in the description below. But yeah, man, this was fun. It's just like a car that, like, the moment you get it, you just pull up a chair, you just stare at it for like hours on end. Like, I love the way how they designed this. Like, I know like the older models, how do you say, they kind of resembled more like insect style faces and all that stuff. Like they look more like racy, I would say, when this one looks more like a cruiser. I mean, you still got the racing aspect of it, but when you like look at it, it's just like you want to go on like a little cruise, like a nice little drive. This is the car right here. Like, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I love the way how the back looks too. Like, I love Lotuses with like the roof scoops on them, like the Exceges and stuff, but I have heard that they tend to overheat over time. But look at it, it's like every aspect of this car is just amazing to me. Going down to the wheels, exhaust system, like all of it, it's just crazy. Until we meet again, at least enjoy this view, you guys. Next time you see it, like I said before, I might be pulling up next to it in my own Lotus. I might not, but we're gonna see this car again. Trust me, I guarantee you on that. Guys, you really do not know how much like joy stuff like this brings me. Like that car, like I said, that's a Lotus is like one of my dream cars. Like it don't really matter if it's the Elise, Evora, Esprit, like that. I love. I don't even know what to even say, man. Like moments like this genuinely make me happy. Like I'm still speechless. I'm still speechless right now. My face still hurts. My legs are shaking. It was a wild ride. I'm sure it's not going to be the last ride that we have in that, but for now it will be. Like I said, I'm gonna miss that car. As of right now, I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna end this video. I gotta go to like a barbecue or something like that later on. But until then, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace. I'm still like slowly walking away from it because I just can't stop looking at it. But oh my goodness, this is what a car does to people like me. Like just enjoying it, enjoying the mess out of it.